Previously on a Happy Pandemic Legacy.
Oh, you're wearing the same clothes as yesterday. On top, Hans. High five.
Could you please not tell everyone?
My lips are like sealed glass. Attention! Colonel on deck. Aren't they cute together?
And as it turns out, spoiler alert, he was a robot all along.
Hey, I was going to watch that.
Well, I did say spoiler alert.
Well, we all know how this is going to end, right, Valletta?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, everybody, so you're probably all wondering why I called this meeting. How you doing, buddy? Not well. What is it? I don't know. The doc says TBC. Oh man, that's really serious. That's what I thought. But he meant to be continued. TBC. I have another appointment this week. Top floor. Everyone out, please. Hey, you too, boy.
Listen here, you demoted button pusher. I was serving our country while you were still sucking on the teat of kindergarten. I will not be called boy. I am not your son.
But I brought you up.
Ow.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Maybe we should hang back a second.
Are we going down again?
No, not you.
Okay, I wanted to talk to you. Things don't add up.
I have the test results. This virus is man-made.
No, I was joking about the TBC. I'm fine.
Don't you think it's weird that the army has taken such an interest?
What do you mean? Do you think the army is behind Coda?
The thought did cross my mind,
I think you're exaggerating.
especially with this new self-sacrifice option.
It's too soon for conclusions. Just make sure to keep an eye out.
Thanks, I will.
Stay safe, everyone.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. My name is Dave Luza. And welcome to another Happy Pandemic Legacy playthrough. Early September. I have changed my setup a bit because I did not like how the setup was last week because the camera just kept freezing. So I changed it a bit. I hope this is good for you. I see that I already moved it a bit and that it's things are harder. Oh yes, I just pushed the table. That was it. Let me see if I can straighten it out. That's how I had it. And now a bit in this direction. Yep. Hi everyone. Oh, yeah. So, still working on it. It's so hard. There is no good setup. I've not yet seen a good setup anywhere. And I'm trying. I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for software to have multiple people on in the stream playing the same game on the same board. It's still hard to find it, but I'll keep working on it. Keep looking for it, and hopefully at some point we will have it. Thank you, Mr. Ocean Man, telling me that the sound is good because, oh yeah, I see it's on screen now. My new Yeti Blue microphone that is working as it should. What's going on? Yeah, well, you just saw the movie, the puppet movie. If you haven't, then you want to know where Mike is. That is a good question. Mike is in Los Angeles, I think. And I'm in Düsseldorf, but still, Or do you mean Mike Delisio? Well, that is also a good question. Where is he? He's the colonel. He's my colonel. Or are you talking about someone else? Mr. Ocean Man. Good morning, John. In Australia, I think it's about 6 o'clock in the morning for you. I appreciate you tuning in and being awake at this time. I hope you're doing well. How is your weight loss going? We're all struggling a bit. I think I'm plateauing. Can you say that after a couple of days in the new week? Well, I don't know. It feels like it should be lower than it is at the moment. But yeah. Where is the Colonel? The Colonel is not in this game. I have a dream team right here. I have the quarantine specialist, Valetta Rhino Eroy. She's perfect in just putting out the different quarantine markers on the board. Because one of the objectives is quarantine 7 faded cities. So I have her, I need her. And also she's got 2 super good abilities. She can get scars without really getting hurt. And yeah, so I have her. I have the medic because the medic is just awesome. And he's Dutch. And he looks like me. So that's why he's in it with it. And I don't know if you've seen the first couple of episodes where we were not playing with our generalist, Janet. But now she's taken over. She's taken control. And there is no way that I'm playing without the generalist. So that's my team. I'm sticking with it. You are dropping. That is good. Because, yeah, You're doing great, John, in the weight loss challenge. That is amazing. So, I have not shuffled the cards yet because I thought, well, why not do it with you here? And we have some new assignments for September. The first one is September mission briefing. Troubling development. One of our paramilitary soldiers has developed a pathological paranoia, frightening the population with stories of engineered viruses and other conspiracies. Conspiracies. We need you to find him and bring him back so that he doesn't fan the flames of the already panicking population. You want us to do some damage control for what probably is the truth, because there's such a big cover-up going on. The characters have noticed it, and yeah, we are not blind to what they're serving us. But we'll do it. Of course, we'll search for your, what is it? A paranoid soldier. I have, in the corner here, I have the tracking tool. And let me try and move the table a little bit more, so it again is straight where it should be. There it is. A little bit upwards there. Now it's against the pole. It is what it is. This is this search track. If you haven't seen it before, we have, in a second, we're filling the board with viruses. We've got our 3 normal viruses, but one of them has mutated. And instead of cubes, we put zombies on the board. That is basically it. And we have to search for this paranoid soldier in a military base that is in a faded city, which kind of is good because we have 2 military stations in a faded city, Bogota and Lagos. So that's where we go. And if we are there, we can take a search action and advance this search token 1 space for each card we discard, matching the color of the city. Well, most of our faded cities are yellow, except for Cairo. Cairo is the one black city that has that is faded. So if we're there, we can give up black cards. Advance 3 spaces if you discard the card matching your city. So yeah, if we're able to have Lagos and give that Lagos up, then we advance 3 steps on the search track. And even more, if we have a military character that does the search action, then we can give it 1 additional space per search action. And we have our quarantine specialist. She has this mark, but Hans Brinker, he has a ability that makes him a veteran and gives him that mark as well. So, sounds like Dan at work or maybe Matthew. I don't know what you mean by that, but probably something I said. I don't know. I had some more research, some more military bases on the board, and I hear that my wife is watching as well. She's in a train on the road to a show that she's doing there tomorrow. So, hi, honey. We could call talk as well on the phone, but this works as well. And we've got John and we've got Mr. Ocean Man, so we're having a good time here. We have 3 research stations on the board, and now let us first give the cards to the players. I saw that. And let me see. The first one is Osaka, Ho Chi Minh, Lagos. Lagos is good. And Cairo. That is good as well. We are doing great here. Loads of red cities. And now we have to make the piles for the infections. Yes. Thanks, Michael, for telling me the sound is good. That helps a lot. I had a lot of peaking earlier today while I was making my making some other videos. 3, 4, 5. There we go. I hope you are all well. How is life? Everyone who is here is probably not at Origins, which is not too bad. I mean, some of us go to Dice Tower Con at the end of this month. Oh, I'm so looking forward. I can't tell you. Yeah, our latest episode of This Game is Broken just dropped this morning, and my wife is on it as well. And people love it. Even more people are saying we should drop one of the other people and have her on as a full-time guest. I don't know. I like it as well. So, no. We'll see, but I love doing working with my wife. We just got another show booked for June 26th together. It is so amazing if you do what I do and you get to do it with your wife as well. I mean, we both basically come from other countries. Well, basically, we come from other countries and we have our different languages. But I taught my wife how to speak fluently Dutch, and she taught me how to speak fluently German. And we already knew how to speak English, and so we can do it in 3 languages. And that sounds worse than I meant it. And let me shuffle that last card through as well. Here we go. We have our player deck prepared. We already see that we've got loads of red cards. Hans Brinker, our medic, he has a co-worker relationship with Janet. And that means that they can give each other cards as long as one of them is in the city that is involved in the card giving. So, yeah, that's it. We have our infection deck, and we'll start infecting the world with our different kinds of sicknesses. Oh yeah, maybe replace Dan. I think that would be great. I think Ilka would be a great host. But I love Dan as well because I know he's lurking around right now. He was planning on joining us today. We'll see. So, infection deck is shuffled. We have 4 objectives. We need to cure 3 normal diseases. What we also need to do is have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world. Well, that is already done. So we have to do 2 more objectives. One of them is discover a cure to 3 normal diseases. And the other one is quarantine 7 faded cities. Like I said, we had to do the search action in a military base in a faded city. So we've got Lagos and Bogota for that. The good thing is we have the Lagos card. So that could really push us along the track. Let's infect some cities. Riyadh is going to get three cubes. The black disease is called the black flu. 1, 2, 3. Riyadh. The next one is San Francisco. Make sure you wear a mouthpiece when you're there because of the sicknesses. Karachi. Then we have Paris. 1, 2. 2 for Sydney. Oh, John. Again, Sydney. Maybe this time we'll clean Sydney out for you. And another black one, Tehran. Still no yellow on the board. That is good. We have Mumbai with 1. Washington with 1. And the last one is Moscow with 1. Wow. We have 1 red city and the rest is black and blue. This will be interesting. Who is going to start and where are we going to start? I think, because we can start choosing our beginning, that we'll start here in Delhi, because that's close to 2 of the major thingies. It would be great if our dock was able to start, because then we could clear out 2 of those black cities at once. Okay, the first person to shout out 1, 2, or 3 will get to choose who's the starting player. I've got them in my hand. 1, 2, or 3, the first person to mention that. 4, 2, that's 2. And that is Janet. So Janet is our starting player. Then we'll go to Valletta, Rhino, Uroy, and then we will have the medic. Hi, Dan. Dan. Oh, now I see. Hi, Dan. Nice that you're here. Dan, I could never fill your shoes. Well, because your shoes are, yeah, you've got a different size. Huh. Okay. Hi, baby. You found the chat. That's great. It's time to get this party going. The generalist is up and we have 3 cities that need tending to. And it would also be great if Hans Brinker would get some red cards, I think. I think that would be a wise thing to do. The first action is 1, 2, 3, 4. And another cube from Riyadh is 5. 5 actions from Janet. And she'll get 2 cards. Did I forget something? Oh, yes, I did forget something. We had a win bonus from last month. For any game played in September after setup and before the turn begins, advance 1 search party 2 spaces. So we're doing that. 1, 2. That saves us some trouble right there. Something else we need to mention. Let's go through the abilities. Janet does not gain a scar when she's in a city when it outbreaks. That's cool. And she can increase her hand limit by 1 card. So she can collect more cards. Hans, he can treat diseases in a city that he is next to. He can do that once around and it costs him an action. But he can treat the neighbors. Let me... my hand. And... that's what he can do. He's also a veteran, so he's got dog tags and is able to fly from military base to military base. And Valletta is... oh, yeah, she's got this cool ability. Whenever she leaves a city with a faded figure with a zombie, remove 1 figure from that city. So that's what she can do. Anything else? No, I think that's it. We did that. We did that. 2 cards for Janet. Another red card. Wow. And another one. That makes 5. Wow. 3. We need 5, of course, to clear the Red Death. But we have some options of getting stuff done here. Okay. That was the first turn. Now we're infecting 2 cities. Atlanta is going to get one. And Kolkata. Wow. All black and blue. Just 1 red card and no yellow. And that means that the quarantine specialist is up. Because she can do such cool things as quarantining cities from a distance, she does that with San Francisco. So San Francisco is safe for now. And we can see if we can start handing out red cards to Janet, because that seems the way to go. Although if the doc would get to Manila and Ho Chi Minh City, he could just give them. Where is Manila again? There's a military base. So, the doc. First, he'll use his ability to get rid of 2 cubes in Tehran. Second action, fly from base to base to Manila. Fourth action, give this Manila card to Janet. And then he'll go to Sydney. Just because he can. Yep, did that. Or could he go to... Oh, no. For Manila, he goes to Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, this is already looking amazing. And I have the foot of a 60-year-old too. I keep it in the fridge. Oh, yeah. Oh, you children. You are so funny. So, did I do everything right? I did. Did I? No. I didn't get cards for them. Let me check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I did medic stuff that I was not supposed to do yet. Let's see if something happens that makes us switch it back. Not yet. Johannesburg is going to get a zombie because there was another rule change. Every time a yellow card comes up here, we have to put the zombies on the board. Johannesburg's got a zombie right there. And we still have to infect 2 cities. Lima gets a zombie and Chennai is getting a black cube. Okay, then we did the steps. I just did the wrong person. No. I had to stop the recording and go back and see what I did here. Yeah, the This Game is Broken episode, Dan is talking about it. It was really cursed. Me and Ilka were working through one microphone, which was planned. But what we didn't plan on was that the microphone I was using had a 1-second delay. So everything Ilka was hearing, I heard it 1 second later. And that really made some interesting recording things. That was that was really interesting. And not alone that, we had more problems. We're not going to tell it because you just hear what you hear. And if you think it's good, then it's good. But trust us, Matthew really does amazing things with his editing machines. I only took 1 step with her. That is something I have to remedy. Well, why not go to Cairo? So we had 1 there, 2, 3, 4. Next turn, she'll start searching in Cairo. Good. Then I did that. Then the medic moved. And now the medic is going to get 2 cards. Khartoum, which gets a zombie. And Algiers. And now we are infecting 2 cities. Buenos Aires. And Algiers. Interesting. Yes, and now we are doing another amazing things. Janet does 1, 2. She gets Ho Chi Minh City from me because we're co-workers. So that makes 5 red cards that we'll get rid of, and we will cure the red disease. How about that? This is red. I have my markers not even on the board yet. What a bad preparation here. I was hoping Ambi would come on because we need to discuss some things, and there she is. Hi, Ambi. Thank you. I was just thinking about, let me make sure that I'll talk to Ambi if she's there. I've been working on a song today, and we have some stuff to discuss, Ambi. Would you be available to talk a little when I'm done with this stream? Then please let me know. Then we'll talk a bit and see what we can do, because I'm looking forward to it. So Janet did another amazing thing. She has 1 action left, and she uses that action by, while she was going to Delhi, taking a cube away from Karachi. That she did. 2 cards, Moscow and Tum Tum Ta, the first epidemic. First thing, increase the infection rate marker forward 1 space. Then we'll take 1 card, and Mexico City is getting 3 zombies. Mexico City, here we go, is in danger. Then we are shuffling these cards and putting them back on the pile. Working from home today, that always seemed like a good idea. Ta-da-da. And now we have to move the search token 1 step, because time goes by and the person we're looking for is getting away from us. And there's even a chance that we're too late in catching the paranoid soldier. So now we are infecting 2 cities. Buenos Aires gets another zombie on the board, and Chennai. There we are. And our quarantine specialist is up. Where is she? She's in Cairo. That's good. First thing she does is take a search action. So, advance 3 spaces if you discard the card matching your city. Well, she does. Cairo. She also has the dog tag symbol, and it gives 1 extra space. Oh, no, wait. There is no... Oh, that was a good idea, except it wasn't. There is no research station or a base there. So this whole idea did not work. 1, 2, 3. She'll just go to Lagos. 1, 2. When she leaves a city that has a faded figure, it disappears. And now she does it twice. First one, she drops Cairo and moves it 2 times because, oh no, she cannot use Cairo. But she'll use Johannesburg because it's yellow. And move it 2 steps, 1, 2. Oh, rules, darn rules. And then she will have 1 action left, and that is quarantine Mexico City. That is maybe the first thing she should have done, but it ends up going well. 2 cards for her. Bogota gets 1. Ooh, the zombies pop out everywhere right now. And another card is Tokyo. And that is a shame, because we would have been able to totally get rid of red if it were not... Oh, Tokyo does not get a cube. What do I say? That's not true. And we infect 2 cities. Sydney is going to get another cube. And Kolkata is going to get another cube. Okay, a lot of red cards there as well. We don't need the red cards anymore, especially because our medic is up. And he is doing 1, 2, using his ability. And red is eradicated. Boom. We don't have to be afraid of red cards anymore. That was 2 actions. We've got 2 actions left. What to do? Let's go to San Francisco and remove the cubes in San Francisco. That was a great action right there. And we have Kinshasa, another city with a zombie. Wow. By the way, Kinshasa is our city 0. It was the first spot that the zombies turned up in. And the next one is Chicago. Oh, that's good. Blue is going to get some cards on the board. We only need 4 cards to get rid of the blue disease. And not only that, we don't need to use an action to cure blue. And we don't need a research station to cure blue. So blue is kind of our easy to get virus right there. 2 cards, just got them. Infect 2 cities. San Francisco. No infection, but get rid of the quarantine token. And Atlanta is going to get 1 more cube. Okay, Janet is up. We have Algiers. We have... How far is Algiers from where we are? That's right over there. I think it's good if she goes to Lagos and gets rid of this yellow card and do a search action there. But she is not in the military, so she cannot really do that. Then she'll just do some cleanup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cleaning up some black cubes. Sao Paulo. Another zombie. And Karachi, which is another black card. Okay. This is still great. 2 cards. Paris now has 3 cubes. And Mexico City loses its quarantine token. There. That was the generalist. Now, our quarantine specialist is up. She's in Lagos, and she's got the Bogota card. Now, that works great. First thing is quarantine Mexico City. Second, fly to Bogota using the military stations. Third is search in Bogota, which puts a marker 1, 2, 3, 4 steps closer. So we almost have the paranoid soldier. And then she will leave Bogota and go to... She will not go to Mexico City. She will go to Miami. Oh, she can get a scar without really getting a scar, right? You may put a scar on top of this upgrade. I think it's worth it to have her in Mexico City. No, we'll go to Miami. We'll save you. We'll make sure nothing happens to you, Valletta. 2 cards. Atlanta, yes, another blue card. And our second epidemic. Dum, dum, dum. Our second epidemic. We have to put this marker up here. And we have Kinshasa. Kinshasa gets... this is not good. I always have to look in the rules if stuff like this happens. There was already a thing. I'll just add 3, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. There is no doubt. We've got a zombie explosion in Kinshasa. 1, 2, and then boom. Khartoum, Johannesburg, and Lagos all get another zombie. We have to mark it on the map. And Kinshasa goes from being unstable to rioting. Kinshasa. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. And I know Dan is listening. Sorry, Dan. Kinshasa. So we did that. Now we are shuffling these. Good chance that Kinshasa is coming up again. That would not be fun at all. What did we get? Was it the first card that we got? That was the epidemic? No, I think it was Atlanta. Yeah, all good. 1, 2. 2 cards. Buenos Aires is on 3 as well. This is starting to get hard. And Atlanta is on 3 as well. Okay, we have some work to do. But our doctor is up. And he is in San Francisco. He has got a card for Algiers. The good thing about Algiers is that it has a medic station. And Kinshasa. I don't want to give him another scar. How would we go about it? We fly to Kinshasa, move to Lagos, and do a search action. Then we get 2 steps. Oh no, this one's 1 step further as well. So, new plan. We are in San Francisco. We will fly from San Francisco. I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah. To Bogota. Nice, safe Bogota. Or shall we go to Kinshasa? Put a token there. That's 1, 2, 3. Search and have him. But then I'll wake up in Lagos with a thing on my head. Unless she takes it away. No, I'll do it like this. In Bogota, I also have a grenade belt. To remove 1 faded figure from the city I am in. Would that work? No, it doesn't work. I'm flying to Bogota. Get rid of these. I am getting rid of these 2 cards as 1 search action. Advance 1 space for each card you discard matching the color of your city. So 2 cards means 2 steps. And 1 if it is done by a military person, which is the case in this case. So we have him. We have the paranoid soldier. And that is our second objective for this round. If you succeed, destroy this objective. Legacy! Hooyah! Hooyah! And let's see what is behind this door. We do some scratching. What's up? We have the paranoid soldier. I thought you were with them. Oh, you are with them, but you don't know it. Of course, they'd send you for me. I was there when it started. They want me to shut up. I took a bunch of files before I left. I think it's time you all know the truth. Dum dum da. He gives you the decryption key. Open package 6. Ooh, things are gonna get exposed. Package 6. There we are. Woo! Legacy stuff. Legacy stuff. It's an email from Zodiac Capricorn. Greenhouse Initiative. Oh, wait, it's a big thingy. Greenhouse Initiative. Final funding secured through Gemini. Plan redacted in place. Need to find group as public face of Coda. Redacted to look productive while Coda destabilizes current regimes. Recommend must not know their role. Funding will be monitored to keep redacted at edge of apparent success. We are being used. We knew it. Can you update on pilot inoculation? Ares is syncing time of paramilitary to redacted compliance. Any thoughts or ideal redacted? Oh, it goes on. Group at CDC, ideal as Coda distraction. Highly motivated. Redacted. Looks like they're making progress. Redacted unfold Coda. I should be able to work within to accelerate roadblocks and military installations. Well, that didn't work. We didn't do any roadblocks. Ideal status is rioting cities. Redacted. Going black. Although an example or two redacted, problem team members can go missing. What? So someone went undercover. That I got. Recommend Ares authorize nuclear option to make statement. Yeah, we got a card that gives us the ability to put a nuclear bomb on a city and just make it fallen. Greenhouse Initiative. Why would you call it Greenhouse Initiative? Project Coda is moving along. Possible for virus to encode multiple proteins affecting different tissues. Infect through openings in the skin, apical side of the cell, and exit at the other side of redacted basal, close to the blood vessels and nerve cells. Initial tests have high mortality rate, so adjustment will commence to ensure immune response suppression and redacted. Recommend transmission switch from airborne to direct skin contact. More control. Should have enough redacted on ground to create pockets by panicking cities. This is terrible. How would a game maker think of stuff that's this bad? I mean, we're trying to do good. We're saving the world, and then some mysterious organization starts pulling this shit. Okay, my name is Sergeant Michael Davidson, and I'm sorry for what I've done. I write this note in case they get to me before I find asylum. The world needs to know this current epidemic was not the result of nature, but of a select group working within the CDC in Atlanta. I know, because I held a position of authority within the group that granted me access to files. I was there when we first administered Coda. By causing terror, this group would seize control of the cities, the bank, commerce, martial law, and then a new world order. They are succeeding. I can no longer face what I did to start this. I was a soldier and my job was to follow orders, but those orders do not exonerate me. I only hope that I can undo what I've done. In this dossier are emails from this group, which calls itself Zodiac. I also have escaped with extensive files showing the development of the Coda virus. I do not understand it, but I hope that those with more training can use it to help with a cure. I am so very sorry. Please help us all. You now have virus development records. We have this checklist from the immunologist. And it needs 3 things: the gene sequence, the virus development records, which we now have, and the DNA samples. I don't think we have the DNA samples yet. Good night, Ilka. Yes, John, we really are puppets. Wow. So we don't have the DNA samples, I think. I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Do we have DNA samples? I don't think so. Where is the card that says that we found the immunologist, because I think it would be on that card. Oh, that's this card. I'll need the gene sequence. Yeah, the DNA samples from the faded, and I don't know where you'll find this, but there should be... Oh, now we need only DNA samples from the faded. Okay, we're on our way. Chooka chooka chook. You have been... confidential. You have been played. It's apparent now that Coda was no accident, and you have been an agent of fear as well as hope. It's time to do the right thing. You're going to need to undo the paramilitary apparatus you've set up, and you're going to need to find a vaccine. The paramilitary network is going to prevent your ability to vaccinate effectively. Take the have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world and destroy it. It's no longer available. But we had it. We had that one. That's not good. Okay, did that. Confidential, a traitor in your midst. Select the character with the paramilitary escort character upgrade. That's Valletta. If no character has... Well, there's one. Destroy the paramilitary escort character upgrade. This is Sagittarius, a member of the Zodiac group. She had infiltrated your group and now mysteriously disappeared. Destroy this character. Valletta, it was you. It was you all the time. Everyone knew. The scientist knew it. The generalist knew it. We knew it. Destroy this character. They betrayed you. That character is lost. Oh, and now we have to open up a bunch of stuff. What did you do? This is it. This is what betrayal looks like. No. Okay. So what we now need to do first is get a blank character on the board. We have some blank civilians, I think they're called. Yes. Here we have a civilian. So no more perks for that person. Or that person. It was just... The person is gone. So here we are. We have a civilian. And that means that we no longer have her on the board. Where did I take her from? I think I'll just take her face off. Good question. Where did I take her from? Oh, Miami. I remember. Wow. And I still have to open up a bunch of things. Let me make it the white one. There. And talking about white pawns, we have a white pawn. There. Now we are opening up a bunch of stuff over here. Oh, and I gave her an upgrade last turn. Betrayal! First M. Ba-da-da-da-da. Here we are. Sabotage. Play a card matching the city you are in to remove any military base in your city. If there's a starting military base sticker, cover it with a destroyed military base sticker. Okay. So we're now burning down the military bases. I guess we could still use them. But it's an option to sabotage them. Now we open up 45. 45. Yes, that's the same notice, just to put on a player thingy. 38 is over here. 38 tells us that we can have stickers on the board about military bases that are burned down. Then we open up B. Their network is expanding. During step 4, placing a starting military base sticker and a military base into the first city you add disease cubes or faded figures to that does not contain a starting military base or sabotaged military base sticker. Oh. Now at the beginning of the game, we have to add a military base. So we'll always have bases that we're fighting against as well. Sure. And now 13 and 14. Here we are. 13 is some more sticker upgrades. Discard at any time during your turn to sabotage a military base from your city. Discard during your turn to sabotage a military base from on your city, probably. Okay. But this is a card that only Hans can use because Janet does not have dog tags to put it on the cards. Okay. 13 and 14 is game end upgrades, some shady background and heroes. You may do self-sacrifice at any time. It no longer requires an action. Just take some characters and have them self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice, I didn't talk about it in this episode, I think, is giving yourself a scar. You can only hold 2 scars, and the third scar would mean you would die. And take a scar as an action, and then don't do the infection this turn. So that's an option. Okay, we did everything we were supposed to do. And our good friend Hans Brinker still has some actions to do. 2 actions done. Fly to Algiers and give Algiers to Janet. How about that? Janet now has 4 black cards. And she's got Lagos, so we can sabotage that military base right over there. That could be nice. 2 cards for Hans Brinker. First one is Shanghai, which is red and we don't add to the board. And then Mexico City, which loses its quarantine token again. Oh, no, that's not true. Wait a second. Rules. If we add another... When adding faded figures to a city, remove that quarter. But if there's already 3 on it... I think we'll just remove the quarantine marker. There. That was his action. 2 cards gotten. 2 cities to infect Kinshasa. Oh no! Another breakout. Forgot the first one, second one. Another explosion here in Kinshasa, giving Khartoum, Johannesburg, and Lagos. Oh, and we don't have the quarantine specialist, and we don't have the ability to take away the faded figures. Okay, we need to finish this game fast. This is going wrong in so many different ways. And the next one is San Francisco, which is now all safe. Oh, okay. This went back. Hi, Goody. Yeah, we found a traitor. A quick recap. Valletta, she was undercover as a traitor. Here she is. And she had some good upgrades. And we lost those upgrades. And we lost her ability of quarantining cities. Which means basically we are not able to make this work. We need to quarantine 7 faded cities. We don't have any of on the board. We have a lot of yellow cities that have loads of zombies on it. And yeah. I needed that. So this is not looking good. But hey, we found the paranoid soldier. Let me take that thing off the board here. Is that this one? No. Is it this one? Yes. Let's just take it from the board because that one's done. So what are our options? The self-sacrifice option, by the way, is not an option for the civilian. Should the civilian get a scar, instead of adding one to the card, discard your hand. Put your pawn in a research station and retain any remaining actions you had. So if the civilian gets a scar, we lose all these cards, which would be terrible. But that's how it works. Good. It is Janet's turn. Did I infect everything? Yes, I did. Yeah. Janet, we need you. We need you to start doing some quarantining. What can she do? She can fly to Lagos. I think she should do that. Oh, Sao Paulo. Where's that? Sao Paulo is... No, Lagos is worse. Flying to Lagos. That's 1. 2. Oh, she cannot fly to Lagos. Oh, she did, because she had this card. That was it. Yeah, fly to Lagos. 2. Oh, crap. She needs to get to safety as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me change that. She flies to Sao Paulo. 1, 2, 3. It's not ideal. 4. This is terrible. Because Atlanta's got 3, Paris has got 3. No. No, this is not good. We're not flying anywhere. Where was I? I was in... I think I was in Chennai. Paris and Atlanta. 1, 2, 3, 4, and what did we have stickers that we could use? Hazmat suit. Discard this when starting your turn in a city containing faded figures. You don't have to get a scar. Yes! Oh, that changes the whole thing again. But you can only do that when you are in a research station. So we'll do it now. Put it on Sao Paulo. A hazmat suit. I think I can do 2 stickers. Let me look at this. This game is changing a lot. Add a sticker. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putting a sticker on the card. Done. 2 cards. Please let it be a black card. Yes. And now we don't care. Blue. Oh, which is even better. And has a hazmat suit on it as well. So, she can hold 1 extra card. So, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are at 8 cards. And she's got 5 black cards. So, next turn, she was able to cure the black disease. And we don't need to be in a research station to do that. So, well done. Thank you, Janet. Chennai is going to get one other. Where is it? Chennai. And Kolkata, another black city that gets cubes. Oh. she's done. And now we've got a blank figure. It's not you. It's not. Let's use the scientist token there. It's white. It was her, kind of. So she's up. Hi, Sakura. Janet is saving the world. The world that was led by an evil traitor that was in our midst. We knew all along who it was. Let us be honest. It was Valletta Rhino Eroi. She was betraying us. And we just found it out. And we lost her. She's gone. Valletta is gone. So it's terrible. She's dead. If not in real, then she's dead to us, I would say. Sorry, Eleni. Okay, our civilian is up. We now have a civilian in play, a white civilian. And she can do a few things. The first thing she should do is go to Mexico City and get a quarantine token on it. 1, 2. And then she could go to... Where are blue cards? St. Petersburg, Chicago. How about going to Chicago? Because if she's in Chicago, the medic can give her a blue card. I think that is a way to go. No, she'll just go... She'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 2 cards. Milan and Jakarta. And now she's got too many cards. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we'll have to get rid of one. How about getting rid of... Well, yeah, the Jakarta card. We don't need Jakarta right now. There it is. 2 infection cards. Sydney, nothing happens, and Paris explodes. No! We're just planning a vacation in Paris. Oh, and Paris is connected to everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities that gets... Oh, man. That was not cool. Yep, Paris exploded. Nothing we can do about it right now. If we could get Chicago to our civilian player, that would really help. But how could we do that? I don't see it. So I will just not bother. How about that? What I do see is how we could get rid of the different diseases on the board, because our medic is in Algiers. And he doesn't have to go to Paris to take those cubes away, so he doesn't do it like that. And then he'll start caring about the other cities. So he is in Algiers. I want Kinshasa and I want Buenos Aires. I've got 3 actions left. Shanghai, Chicago. 1. Wow, this is hard. I don't want to give them scars. I don't want to give them scars. But yeah. Oh, Ambi, that would be amazing. But then the organization for me to have everyone... It really would be amazing. I'm going to give that a thought. Oh, that's very funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. How am I gonna continue this? Man, this is harder. This is really hard. I did that. I've got 3 actions left. I would like to go into yellow territory. I can only do that 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't work either. Okay, I'll go to Cairo. 1, 2. I've got 1 action left. And let my last action in Algiers be take that one away. Yep. Okay, 4 actions. Done. Beijing, another red card. Useless. Washington could be useful. We'll have to see. 2 cards to do infecting. Mexico City loses its quarantine marker again. And Moscow gets a black one. Okay. Janet is up, and the first thing she does is cure the black disease. Whoop. Got it. It's too much hassle to get rid of it, to eliminate all the black cubes from the board, so we're not gonna do that. She could get Atlanta from here. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's 1 action. Action 2 is get Atlanta. Action 3 is go to Washington and get Washington. So cure, get Atlanta, move to Washington, get Washington, and now she will do one more thing. Discard this city. We'll go back here. Yep. Give her a blue card, please. No epidemic. And a blue card. First, let us do this. Istanbul is going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. The blue disease is gone because we don't need a turn for it, and we don't need... yeah, we've got everything we wanted. So that means we have discovered the 3 cures. We only need to quarantine 7 faded cities, and we are on 2 right now. Oh, man. I don't have the nuke. I'm sorry, I don't have it. That is one of the upgrades here, the game end upgrades. One-time event, destroy 1 card in the... So you put this on a card, and then once you have that card in your hand, you can nuke a city. But I haven't got it in play because I've got no city that is really making that much problems. Oh, I forgot to put a sticker on Istanbul, and I forgot to do that for Kinshasa the other time. So I have to do that now. So thank you for helping out on that, John. So Paris is now on 2. Riots in Paris. Like I said, me and Ilka are gonna stay there in the summer. And Kinshasa is on 3 now. Here we are. Okay. We did that. She got her cards over there, and now we have to shuffle and take 3 cards from the deck. And we have Kinshasa in here. Should Kinshasa explode? We have 4 outbreaks, if not 5. Oh. Oh, no. Johannesburg, Kinshasa, and Buenos Aires are all connected. If one of them blows, the game's over. Okay. We know that now. We'll see what happens. 3 cards. Whoops. What was that? Oh, man. Here we go. City number 1. Paris no real threat at the moment. Sydney, there we are. Oh, doesn't come on the board. And Kolkata. Okay. Okay. We have some time to do some stuff. The cities are good. We don't need to do it anymore. What we do need is get Johannesburg fixed. I think that is the most important now. So how do we get from Atlanta to Johannesburg? We've got a flight. 1, 2, 3. And then end up there? Where's Cairo? That's Delhi. Where is Cairo? Oh, there. Discard to add a research station in your city. No, that doesn't work. Osaka, Seoul, New York, Milan. We will go 1. No, we need to go there. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. I've got one more action. What I could have done is take away this cube right over here. 4. She will lose all the cards in a second because we'll get a scar at the beginning of next turn, which doesn't really matter because we don't need the cards. She gets 2 more cards, London and Mumbai. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2. You're flying to there. 3, 4. Yeah, that's where she ended. 2, 4, 6, 7. All good. And we're drawing 2 cards. Did that. And now 3 infections. Buenos Aires, which explodes, but not as bad as we thought it would. 1, 2, 3. Putting a sticker on. Oh, it gets a 4. Oh no. We have a collapsing city. Did we have one before? Nope. Buenos Aires is now officially the worst city on my map. I wanted to say the worst city in the world, but it's not. It's just the worst city on my map right now. Okay, that was 1 card. The second one is San Francisco. Still all good. Then we have Atlanta, which is fine as well. And it means the dock is up. The dock is going to do the following. 1, 2, 3 of those markers on the board. How about this? We'll fly to Mexico City. Then we will put 2. Then we'll go to Bogota. And we'll do 4. 2 more cities with an infection token on the board. This works. But why? I could have done it there and that would make more sense. Yes. Dunk dunk. Doing that. Keep Mexico City in my hand. That makes much more sense. This is now all quarantined off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All good. Getting 2 cards. Please, no epidemic. Montreal and Lima. Lima gets 1, which is still good. 3 infections. Chennai, which is all good. I think I'm gonna win. Kinshasa, no, that is bad. Loses its infection token. And Mexico City explodes. No. Choices, choices, choices. Mexico City explodes. I think I'm on 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Miami gets 1. Bogota gets 1. Los Angeles get 1. Lima gets 1. And who would have thought that would still happen? Chicago is now officially a faded city. Another thing I didn't see coming. The sickness spreading this late in the game. Chicago now is a faded city. Okay. Okay, that happened. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can do it. I know I can do it. I just have to do it. That's the problem. Janet is up. Janet is always up for saving the world. But can she do it this time? I don't think she can. But we'll see. 1. Do a quarantine. Let's do 3 quarantine, and she'll fly away to, well, let's go to Atlanta. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities on the board that are quarantined. If we can make it one more round, we should be able to win this. Delhi is getting 1. It's not getting anything. Buenos Aires explodes. No, it doesn't explode. If this happens, it doesn't explode. 3 cities. Istanbul. Istanbul explodes. Oh, I forgot about Istanbul. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one doesn't. 6. There. Istanbul explodes. I did not think of Istanbul. And now Istanbul is rioting as well. Oh, man. One more city. And Moscow. Oh, no. Death by Moscow. No. The black disease is killing me. First off, let me put a sticker on the board right here. Moscow is now officially rioting. And I have to put 1, 2, 3 on the board. And that means Istanbul finishes the game. Is now on 3 as well. I lost the game. No, I was very close. I spoke too soon. I did. Life's hard. I know, Michael. I know. I thought I had it. So much happened this game. The game is beautiful. This is a beautiful game. I love it so much. Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't think of Istanbul. I probably could have done something about it. Don't know if that's true, but oh man. Okay. What shall I do? What time is it? I'll restart. I've got time. Everyone's sleeping, and I'll just set up again. Oh man, this was tense. I do get some upgrades. I do get myself some sweet upgrades, and I get a new character. How about that? So next round we can start with a fresh character, and we get some help now from some funded events. We haven't had help in a long time, so 1 and 2. Oh man, Istanbul. Who would have thought that? So, objectives: discover cures to 3 normal cities, quarantine 7, and that's it. I only have 2 now. Is that possible? I think it's possible. I think it's the only way to play it. Yeah, I think that's true. Because, yeah, I only had 3. Yeah, this is the, oh, maybe. Wait a second. At the end of your first game in September, before your game end upgrades, open the following doors and then open this card. 15 and 7. 15 is more grenade belts and parachutes. If you show this card during your turn, you may then take a direct or charter flight action to a rioting or collapsing city. That is huge. If you show this card during your turn, so it's not about giving it up. It's not about discarding. No, just show this card. Okay. That's good. And number 7. More of those cards. Yes. Here. Let me see what the game end upgrade was. I think you can, because we'll have to put that on the board. Airstrike. As a game end upgrade, you may select a city. Players, no. As a game end upgrade, add an unfunded event to any city card. But this is not an unfunded event. This is one of those. I thought I get 2 cards. I'm not sure. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't really matter. Do you want to enable dictation? Don't ask again, please. No, thank you. So, do the riots carry over to the second play of a month? They stay from now on forever on the board. They never get removed. They are stickers on the board that I've collected through the entire campaign. So we have Buenos Aires is on 4 now. You would not be able to get that normally in just 2 months, unless you're really bad at it. But no, they don't get removed. They stay on the board. So now you've got the world is changing, and if at some point a city would fall, then it would be gone for the rest of the game. We had that. We talked about that nuclear option, where you just nuke a city, and that means you're not able to go in there anymore. It's just gone. It's not even in the game anymore. That you take out the card, so it will never get infected anymore. Oh, you had the. I Dutch. I just got killed off by an unexpected infection in Istanbul/Moscow, an outbreak. And you have played Dutch September, right? You know. No, let me ask it differently. Dutch, have you found the soldier, the paranoid soldier, before I will say anything? Because if you haven't found the soldier, then you should log off, because you do not want to see this. So think about that before we continue. I was talking about the nuclear option. Yeah. When you lost your soldier, he was the traitor in your game. We couldn't believe it. It was crazy. We could talk about it for months afterwards. Amazing game. Yes, it is an amazing game. It was Ilka's character last time. We played it with 3 people, and Ilka's character, she was that character for always. We never put on that that paramilitary escort card. We never put it on one of the characters, so we had to look up the date that was closest to, I think, to the real month. I don't remember what it was, but it ended up being Ilka's character. Which, yeah, it blew us. It's still on the pin board. We still have that character. We didn't throw it away. We'll always remember that. Hi, Dutch. So you haven't found the paranoid soldier. Then you might. I don't know if you don't want to know, because there's a big spoiler that just happened in my game, because I did find the paranoid soldier. I think you should log off. I don't want you to chase. I don't want to chase you away, but you don't. I don't think you want to know. So now you know, and we'll start talking about it in 2 minutes. Yeah, it is. It is a sad moment. It is a sad moment. Would people recommend this for 2 people? I'm interested in it after playing our first Legacy in the form of Charterstone, but only regular game with my wife. I would definitely tell you to play with 2 people, and you can do 2. I think you can do 3 different things. You can just make it a 2-player game, and just have 2 characters back and forth. That works. You can have a 3rd player, or you can even have 2 players each. And you just have to make sure that you're very methodical in how you do it, because you have to make sure that you're not stuck on whose turn was it and which cards did you draw. So yeah, that's it. I am curious now if someone is able to look up for me. I should get 3 objectives this round, but I only have 2. I don't think I did something wrong, but maybe one of you's got time to look it up, because I dropped the objective, have a military base in every region, and I dropped the find the paranoid soldier. I started with both of them, but I lost both of them. Okay, you'll mute Dutch. That's good. Yeah, 2 characters each. It is easy to keep track unless you forget, but it should be doable. Okay, restarting the game. Dunk dunk. Everything's right. Oh yeah, I was putting stickers on the board and choosing another character, because the civilian I don't have to play with right now. So I am gonna bring back the doctor, because I think what could she do? Let me remind myself. We had the researcher. You may give any one of your city cards when you share knowledge. It doesn't need to match your city. A player who shares knowledge with you on their turn can take any one of your city cards. That is the researcher. We can have also have Olga being good at stuff. There's also an interesting question. Would our operations expert, who's capable of building buildings without using an action card, can he destroy action cards? Can he destroy military structures? That is an interesting question, but one we will not answer right now, because that will just take too much time. I'm gonna take Mandy. I say Mandy, but I mean Carrie-Anne Moss Def. Carrie-Anne Moss Def. Because she can hand out cards. And I think that will help us. I still have 2 upgrades. I'm gonna put a parachute on a card. If you show this card during your turn, you may then take a direct or charter flight action to a rioting or collapsing city, which is not an action. But then you should lose the card. It doesn't say discard. Normally every card says discard, but now it doesn't. I'll put it on. Miami. Welcome to Miami. There, that's 1. And now I will give our researcher an upgrade. And what shall we do? Shady background. Play any card matching the color of the city. Oh! Play any card matching the color of the city you are in to perform the sabotage action. Multiple identities. You may take the shuttle flight action to travel between any 2 structures. Ooh, that's good as well. So you're all over the place. But I'll do shady background. Play any card matching the color of the city you're in to perform the sabotage action. Yes. Time to get rid of those pesky military bases. Okay. Did that. We can put 2 funded events in the deck, which I will. 2. And it's almost always the same funded events. You have 1 Quiet Night, which is so amazing, and Resilient Population. Remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile. Yes, I'll just do those. Yep. Remove stuff. No, this is good. This is good stuff right over here. Shuffling them in. I just started playing the video game Horizon Zero Dawn. Have you played that game? It is amazing. I'm enjoying it very much. Horizon Zero Dawn. It's from a Dutch company, and it's just fun to see those Dutch names go through the screen at the credits. Oh, wait. My question. Sabotage 2 military bases. Ha ha ha. I don't know where this card came from, but I have it now. So I have my 3 objectives. There. Oh, you love Horizon. Haha, cool. Yeah, it's really a cool game. Sao Paulo. Handing out the cards. Another yellow city. And Baghdad, Chennai, and Lagos. Wow, a lot of yellow cards. Which might be a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just started it, so I still have a long way to go. It feels like I just passed the safe marker, the first couple of levels. Well, I'm almost level 20. But now I'm seeing how big this world is, and the first animals or robots that I engaged, they killed me right straight off. And I think I need to invest in some better weapons, because I haven't done that yet. So here we have our infection piles. Oh, you have the photo mode. What is the photo mode? Take your time, kill all the foxes and yes, the foxes and raccoons. That is to upgrade your pouches, right? To make sure you're good with collecting everything you can. I'm grinding. I'm really picking up everything. Yeah, foxes and raccoons. And are the pigs? And I found a rat even at some point. And I'm catching some trout. Should I be doing that, or is it just the foxes and raccoons that are important? Oh yeah. Okay. I'll continue doing that. And in the meantime, we can start our game. We have to 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, Chicago now is also a faded city. All the animal skins and bones help upgrade. Okay. And once they are maxed out, do you still need to kill the animals? Because at level 4, I also already have something at level 4. After then, it doesn't. You don't need to kill them anymore. I think you won't, but the first infections. Seoul is gonna get 3, and Ho Chi Minh City is gonna get 3. Sao Paulo, sure. Sao Paulo has not had a. Is not rioting. It's not even unstable. Delhi is going to get 2. Milan is going to get 2. Khartoum is going to get 2. 1, 2. Tehran is going to get 1. Mumbai and Kinshasa. Did you notice how well I pronounced Kinshasa right from the start? Okay. So, again, I'm shuffling. Please, the first person to tell me 1, 2, or 3 will decide which player is first. 1, 2, or 3, the first person to mention a 1, a 2, or a 3 decides which player goes first. Yeah, the board, it looks great. 3. Okay, so it's not Dometic. It's Janet. Yes, Janet. Oh, I still have the wrong token because we have Carrie Ann Moss on the board as well as her figure. Oh, man. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. And we will start again in... does this make sense? A little. How about we start in Bogota? We're pretty close to everything. And we can start destroying some bases there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like we said, the first person to start was Janet. And we need to start... we got a bonus. Yeah. All good. Starting right now. First action. Get rid of... No, first put a quarantine marker in the city we are in. There. Then move to Sao Paulo and put a quarantine marker in it. Then move to Lagos. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will get rid of Lagos. Card is gone. And the military base is gone. And we're going to put a sabotaged military base on the board. How about that as a first turn? I think that was amazing. We have, what do we have? A parachute. You may show this card during your turn. You may then take a direct or charter flight to a rioting or collapsing city. Well, we still have that card. 2 cards here. Resilient population. And Hong Kong. Then we infect Johannesburg. And Bogota. Haha! But we've got an infection marker on it. Yeah, you know what I mean. All good. And we start our next turn. And it's Carrie Ann Mosdef. First thing she does is put a quarantine marker on the city we are in. Then she will use... What do we have here? Discard at any time to remove 1 faded figure from the city you are in. We don't have that yet. Discard this card when starting your turn in a city. We don't need to do that yet. So we need to get to Ho Chi Minh City. Where is Sao Paulo? That's 1 step away. Okay, moving to Sao Paulo. That's 1. Dropping a grenade belt. Doesn't cost me an action and takes away a figure in Sao Paulo. No. Yeah. Then I'll use the Sao Paulo card to fly from here to Ho Chi Minh City. So the first one was put that 1, 2, 3, and now I am removing 1. That's 4. 2 cards. Manila and Paris. We're collecting some cards. All good. And infecting 2 more cities. St. Petersburg and Paris. Okay. Then it is Hans Brinker. Come on, save the world. We still have Seoul with 3. Where is Khartoum? That's too far. Let's do some... We've got a grenade belt here. Discard at any time to remove 1 faded figure from the city you are in. Well, still good. Milan. Oh, we can... I can give some cards. 1 is go to Essen using the military flight. 2 is go to Milan and cure it. That's 4 actions. Why did I do that? I don't know, but I just did it. 2 cards, blue and another black card. Infecting London. We haven't had London in ages, I feel. And Montreal. There. Janet, you're up again. How about putting this on the board? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just quarantining. That's good. 2 cards. Tehran and Istanbul. This is good. Because if we play our cards right, she's able to cure the black disease fairly quickly. And it's still contained, so this is looking good. 2 cities to infect Madrid. Wow, blue is peaking at the moment. And Mexico City. That's all doable. That was Janet. And again, it's Carrie-Anne Mosdef. She is in Ho Chi Minh City. I think we would like to take away some cubes from Seoul. But how to do that? Where is Manila? It's right here. But she also could take away the military base in Manila. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what she did. Santiago and an epidemic. Oh, I should have given black cards. Oh well. It is what it is. The first city that gets infected is 3 cubes go to Cairo. Wow, black is also... where do we have Cairo? Oh. Janet is grizzled, so should Cairo come out... Oh, it doesn't get cubes because it has a quarantine marker. Ah! That's amazing. So we don't have any cities that we should immediately worry about. That's good. Yes, it is definitely cooler, John. Today I even said told my wife, "Boy, it's cold." She didn't agree. She still thought it was warm enough. Kinshasa gets another one, and Bogota loses its quarantine marker. Okay, our first epidemic. That was... Whose turn was that? That was Carrie-Anne Mosdef. Then, Hans Brinker, you are up, mister. What can he do? If he goes to Delhi and Chennai, is any of it close? Nope. Delhi has got... Oh yeah, I can make Delhi happen. And from there I could make Chennai happen. So it's 1, 2, Delhi, 3, and now I could what could I do? I'll go to Chennai. So she can take it off me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can have 2 cards. Mumbai and Lima. Lima is going to get a zombie and 2 cities to infect. Sao Paulo, which loses its quarantine marker, and Seoul, which gets another cube. All good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3 get Chennai because they're co-workers. 4, and the cure for the black disease is found. She could have 8 cards because she's a hacker and increased her hand limit by 1. So this is looking good. 2 cards for her. And we have our second epidemic. Oh, this could get really bad already. Bangkok is going to get 3. Where is Bangkok? Now I'm really hoping. Yeah, okay. It's doable. We have the Resilient Population card. Remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between the infect and intensify steps of an epidemic. I think we should take Seoul out of the game because there's a good chance that it will come up. And we still have Bangkok, but that's doable. Yep, I'm doing that. Seoul is out of this game. I know, Bangkok is gonna explode now, but it's only Bangkok. And then again, it might not. Bangkok. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1 outbreak, and Bangkok is a unstable sticker. Whoop. Santiago gets a faded figure. Did I miss something? Yes, I think I did. Thank you. Well spotted there. Thank you. Yeah, why? I don't know. Don't know what happened there. And now I forgot whose turn it was. Who did I turn over? Oh, Santiago. That was the other city, probably. No, she still has her turn to take. So I did it wrong before. Which is fine. Which is definitely fine. But who got the cards? That was her turn. Oh man, it's getting late. I noticed this. What was the last thing I did? I think the last thing I did was... Yeah, definitely. It was Janet. And then she did that as well. Yeah, it was Janet. All good. So, it is Mrs. Mos Def. First thing she does is... Soul is not in the game anymore, so we could not bother with those cards right there. We could just leave it at that. She is able to give cards. You may give any one of your city cards when you share knowledge, but just have to be close. So it would be fun if she was near me, which she is clearly not. And Santiago, where is Santiago again? There. Nope. How about we will fly to Manila. Fly to Manila. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's what we did. That's what we did. Getting 2 cards. Kinshasa. Ooh, Kinshasa is on 3 now. And, yeah. And Bangkok. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I forgot to put this one on. Sao Paulo got another one last round there. And that probably meant we should have done that. But I did all the things I should have done. I just should have taken more care of. Oh, no. That is... Kinshasa explodes and turns into our next fallen city. We really have an area of cities we might we might just avoid in total. Not good. So this starts to be an interesting choice. We could... No, we're not doing that. Okay. That's Kinshasa. Marker on 2. And good night, Dutch. And what are we doing? We are doing 1, 2, 3, and we're getting Paris. 4. Dunk, dunk, dunk. 2 cards for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and card number 8. But we don't need a red card anymore, so the red card is out. No, Lima is out. That makes more sense, I think. Okay, 2 cities to infect. First one is Bogota with 1, and the second one is Paris with 1. Janet, save us. Do something cool. Janet wants to do something cool, but she also needs to save herself whenever she can. If you show this card during your turn, you may then take a direct or charter flight action to a rioting or collapsing city. So we have a collapsing city. We have Kinshasa, and they really need... Discard 1 card of the city's color to drive into a collapsing city. So we use this card to get into Kinshasa. We don't need anything extra because we had this card. It is not an action. So this is an action. 1. To Lagos. 2. 3 to Sao Paulo. 4 to do that, and now I'm stuck. I can only go back to Lagos, or I'll fly to Hong Kong. I'll fly into safety. I will fly to Hong Kong. Yeah, because we already have a... No, we don't have a cure for red. We have a cure for black. So I'll fly to Cairo. Yes. Okay. 2 cards. Los Angeles. I've explained to my son today about the San Andreas. The reason that at some point in San Francisco, Los Angeles, there might be earthquakes. It was in some kind of Lego knowledge of the world book. So we started talking about that. That was nice. Yeah. I don't know. And he said, Dad, but that would not really affect us, right? so it's not that bad. And then I said, well, there are people living there. And then I said, Nick and Mike, the brothers Murph, they live there. And he said, oh, but that would be really bad. And I said, yeah, but even if we would not know those people, it would still be really bad. Slowly, he got the point, I think. But his first reaction was, but hey, that wouldn't affect us. No, but Mike and Nick live there. Oh, no. Interesting. Okay. That was her action. Taking 2 cards. Chicago. No. I just got cards. Infecting 2 cities. Khartoum. Oh, Khartoum's got 3. And Ho Chi Minh City. Here. It's got 2. Okay, I need to get a bit more focused here because I'm starting to notice the time. Carry On Mos Def is up. We still don't have a 4th blue card, and I thought we would get it. That kind of bothers me. We have Bangkok, and we are close to Bangkok, so she can basically go wherever she wants to go. How about flying to... We cannot, no direct flight or charter flights in or out of Kinshasa, so that's not really an option. Getting a Baghdad card to... Yeah, that would be good if she would start collecting those. No, we don't need Baghdad. We don't need Baghdad. What do we need? We need to get rid of those cities. We've got red cards that we're collecting. How about we'll fly to Santiago? Yeah, it's hard, but yeah. 1 card, fly to San Diego. 2, move to Lima. 3, move to Bogota. Why would I do that to myself? I'm not flying to San Diego. That just doesn't make sense. Well, the only way it would make sense. Okay, I'll still do it. Fly to San Diego. Then action 2. Quarantine Santiago. Then move to Buenos Aires. Discard 1 card of the city's color to drive into the city. Give up this card and then quarantine it. So I'm safe and we're quarantining. Getting 2 cards. A blue Chicago card and a blue San Francisco card. Infecting 2 cities. Cairo. No. No. Oh no. Janet is going to get a scar. And London. This is weird. Why hasn't Cairo... Oh, there was a quarantine token on it before. Okay. What can Khartoum do? Discard at any time to remove 1 faded figure. Okay. I think I'm going to save... I'm going to save Janet. First action. 1, 2, 3. Throw a grenade belt on to remove this figure. And as my 4 action, I will give her a red card because red is still up for removal. Boom. And I'm taking 2 cards. Please, a blue card. Nope. Please, a blue card. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Blue doesn't need an action, doesn't need a research station. Ladies and gentlemen, blue is safe. Okay. 2 cards. St. Petersburg, blue. And Mumbai, black. And our generalist is up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get this red thing going. Why was I able to give her that card? I couldn't. I could not give her that red card. So I had to discard a card. Because I would have had 8 cards in my hand, right? Yes, I would have had 8 cards. Yeah. Oh man, focus, focus. So we did that. Now we did that. And it's Janet's turn. Yes. Janet is collecting red cards. So she needs to go to Ho Chi Minh City to get mine. There is no research station. No. And she's not the one who's able to do that. Los Angeles has a connection to Manila and Ho Chi Minh City. So she will fly to Los Angeles, LAX, to San Francisco, which is 2, 3 to get to Manila, 4 to get to Ho Chi Minh City, which is just a weird way to go, but that's what she did. 1, 2, 3. That's what she did. And let's put this token here as a reminder of we should do that. So that's 5 actions, 2 cards, Epidemic and Madrid. What do we have here? Hong Kong is going to get 3. And Hong Kong explodes into our faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hong Kong is now officially a rioting city. Oh man. This is harder than I thought it would be. Wait a second. Yeah, that's what happened. And now we have to draw 3 cards from this pile. And here we go. The first one is London. London calling. Second one, Bogota. Gonna get another. And then we have Khartoum, which explodes. Giving, oh, Johannesburg, Lagos. No. No. And Kinshasa loses its marker. Khartoum explodes into a 3. And our medic is, if nothing happens, if no one saves him, is going to get a scar himself because he was saving Janet. Isn't that the coolest thing? He threw himself on a grenade for Janet and got stung by it. Okay. That was Janet's action. We are now at Carrie-Anne Mo's death. And what is she doing? She sees the problems in Johannesburg and Kinshasa and Khartoum, and she's reacting. Look at her reacting. Going to Johannesburg, putting a token on it, then she's only thinking about how do I get away from this place as fast as I can. She's not allowed to go into Kinshasa, and she does not want to go to Khartoum, and she cannot get out because Johannesburg is a collapsing city. So, yeah, saving Private Janet. Then we'll go to Khartoum and put a marker on it, and she will get a scar as well. We'll see. We will see what happens. We could also give her a scar just not to infect at some point and just think of never taking her again. That could also be an option. Might even be a smart option. Yep. So that happened. Getting 2 cards. The first one is another blue one, which is not helping. Another blue one. We could save the blue virus again. And 3 infections. First one, Ho Chi Minh City, which explodes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ho Chi Minh gets its first one. I should not play 2 games in a row. I just should not do it. I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did everything correctly. Yeah. Ho Chi Minh City is blowing up, and that means that Hong Kong is blowing up as well. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my petri dish of the red the red disease. It's empty now, so should at any point I have to put another red token on the board, the game is over. So let's reveal that last card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have to do 2 more cards. Bangkok. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. Oh, this hurts. The betrayal in the last game, that was the worst thing ever. Total humiliation and this was not my best game. It's good that things go wrong. I mean, we had a winning streak. We really were on a winning streak. Only lost once during the whole campaign until tonight. But we got betrayed. We got hurt where it hurts most. It was a terrible betrayal. And this is going to be a very black next episode. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to write it. I really loved Ambi's idea about them not being puppets anymore. But I don't know. Yeah, Trader Herd. What can you do? Nothing, I feel. I do get 2 upgrades. Oh, I forgot to do something else. I forgot to add a research station to the board. Oh man, there are so many new rules. During step 4, placing a starting military base sticker in a military base into the first city, you add disease cubes or faded figures to. That was Seoul. I remember that. That would have changed the game, but putting it on the board and putting a sticker on it because, hey, that's what it said. I'm out of stickers now. Out of military base stickers, but there we have it. Place a starting military base sticker and a military base into the first city you add disease. That was Seoul. So we did that right as well. It would have changed the game, I think, because it would have made moving for the medic easier. Yep. Okay. 2 upgrades. I think we should upgrade Janet some more. There was some cool stuff going on. Cross any roadblock. No, we don't need that. You may use a city card from an adjacent city when building any structures. We're not building structures. We're getting rid of them. putting more stickers on the board. The parachute was quite handy. I'll do that again. Riot gear. Show this card when starting your turn in a city containing faded figures. You do not have to take a scar. That looks good as well. I'm gonna put a parachute on a yellow card. Let me see what we have. Lagos. That seems like a good idea. And I'll do another one. I will put one on Lima. That has, what was it? It looked cool. A drone escort. This card can be used as a city card of any color when finding a cure. No. Here. Put this one on. We'll just add some more cards to the board, to the game. So, thanks for watching, everyone. We tried. We did try. But, I mean, they've been at it, working, fighting Coda for 9 months now. And now they've got this huge loss. They not only lost a friend, but they also lost morale. So I think that's the main thing. If we would now play a game of Dead of Winter, then we would sing a song and raise morale. There's a card in the game that says sing a song and then raise morale. But I don't think there's a song coming up in the next episode. Well, maybe. You never know. But we do know that we lost a character. The first character we've ever lost. My name is Dave Luza. I want to thank you all for watching and sharing if you can. Share the puppet videos. I think a lot more people would enjoy them if they knew they existed. But they don't. They don't know that they exist, which is, I mean, it's not the end of the world. But getting more people to enjoy them would be fun. So, thanks for watching, and see you next week when I will be back with a vengeance.
Okay, Kickstarter bitches, it's your second question now. Interesting mechanics, but the theme is totally botched. Most of the breeds of cattle are dairy cattle, not beef cattle. They need Shorthorn and Hereford, not Jersey and Guernsey.
Can you just clarify how you're spelling?
That was pure artistic license. That I put that in myself.
That's called improv, baby.
Well, that was the best part.
That was acting. That was acting.
Yeah, it was.
That was good acting.
Is this Great Western Trail?
It is Great Western Trail. Yes, it is Great Western Trail.
I asked my teammates, but yes.
He's looking at me and asking, and I say yes. Okay, good answer.
I was going to try and go for a couple of gaming puns first, like Terra Moose sticker.
Oh, very good.
Grand Austria Low-Tel.
Very good. I like these. Carry on. Do more.
Oh, no.
New game.
You should have been on Matthew's team, yeah.
Oh, and of course Splendor, because that is a massive character.